Kintargo, right? Okay, that's that. That's that. I wonder if I can stream to TikTok. Let's find out, shall we? Let's see. No, cannot do it. For TikTok will not accept it. I actually got some people watching the stream because of TikTok too. It's a little bit upset with
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
Nope. Still can't get my stream working there. It broke. Okay, so when we last left our heroes. Oh, I should start recording. That's what I should do. When we last left our heroes, you guys had you guys were in you had defeated Belcora's spirit in the choke and proceeded to investigate some of the final things that were in her lair. When you emptied the place out, you left there and went to Sothis, and then went back to the Pathfinder Society in Absalom and went on a big shopping trip. And you bought tons of things and did lots of stuff. And then while you were there, you got a letter from someone in the city of Kintargo. And it was an invitation to come up to Kintargo, and there was some payment in the scroll case itself that the message came with, as well as some incense that would allow you to make your way all the way to Kintargo on foot, moving. Man, how long did I say that was? 11 miles an hour or something like that? 40 miles an hour?
I think we calculated out it's gonna be like 3 days.
Yeah, we
I thought- I
calculated
thought
it
you
said-
by like the
Because we were like booking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you said 50.
Okay. So 50 miles an hour? Well, if it's only 400 miles. I don't know. Anyway, so you guys, I'm gonna say the entire journey went completely devoid of any kind of conflict. The fact that that Calcifer is from the Shadow Realm helped a lot, and allowed you guys to travel through there without having to worry about a lot of the difficulties that you might have encountered. It was kind of fascinating looking at basically what is Galarian's Upside Down, where everything is a little bit off. And there are shadow inhabitants that are living in like the mirror versions of the cities in Galarian. So you traveled through the lands of Cheliax and went up to Ravenel, which is a former Chelaxian province that has since rebelled. You get there during the daytime. Activate this map. And can everybody see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Yes.
So you guys make it to Kintargo, which is a city on the northwestern area away from Cheliax. When you get there, you come in through the northern gate, actually, because the island, a good chunk of Kintargo is actually on an island, and You guys come in from the north, work your way through some of the wealthier parts of town, including by the oh god, what did I say at the why can't I remember it? Put it in the other map. Man, my brain is gone today. Just 1 second, because I'm going to be mad if I don't remember it. How's it going, Ryan? You guys go past the Alabaster Academy, which is the famous university that's here in town. Now, this is not a magical university. It's a regular college. And actually, it's a little bit it's lost a little bit of favor over the past 20 years. It used to be considered one of the finest institutions around, and it is no longer that. You work your way south past some of the docks across what is now known as Bleak Bridge, which is this giant bridge that goes across to the island in the south that goes to Argo Isle. The city is very active. If you want a kind of like a European analogy to it, I might go for something like an Italian city. Very artistic, but and there's a lot of wealth, but there is some pretty healthy economic disparity because the docks are very, very active here, and everything. Now, she told you guys to meet her at a place called the Tari Imp. But you guys have never really heard of that. You only know that it's supposed to be. Second. Second. You only know that it is supposed to be in an area called Jarvis's End, which is over on Argo Isle. Would anyone like to give me a society check?
Sure. Sure.
No.
You got so Flack is convinced that he knows where it is, and you guys follow Flack for a couple of hours before you realize that Flack is completely turned around and has no idea what's going on. But
Just a little bit farther.
Yeah, exactly.
There.
But as you're walking around, you do notice some of the features of Kintargo. For instance, there is a famous Temple of Eridan here on Argo Isle that was converted to an Asmodean temple during the Chalaxian occupation, and it has now been. They're now working on developing it into. They're calling it the People's Temple, and they are attempting to turn it into a house for governing the area. Additionally, you guys walk by the Kintargo Opera House, which is a very, very famous location for opera in the area. But during the Chalaxian occupation, it actually ended up being the base of operations for the tyrant who ended up raising the temperature of the city and inspiring rebels to attempt to undermine House Thrune. He ended up being a little bit of a traitor to House Thrune, but we'll leave that for another time. As you guys are walking around and you realize that Flack does not know where he's going, you do get some instructions for somebody. They're like the Tari Imp, the coffee house, and they point you up the street to a location conveniently labeled on the map, the Tari Imp. You guys reach there at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And damn it, I did it again. You guys work your way through the streets and find your way to a place labeled the Tari Inn. And then everyone goes silent.
I'm sorry, I'm eating
Check
chips.
this place out.
I'm sorry. B is stuffing her face.
I mean, that's a good idea. I'm about to start drinking some wine, so, you know.
Fair
So this is
enough.
a coffee house. It's not like an inn or
Correct.
tavern.
This is it's like an eatery and coffee shop.
And the
Cool.
name we're supposed to
So-
drop is Auntie something or
Yes.
Auntie Hemlock.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, without further ado, let's go on in.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go inside.
Okay.
Oh,
You
the
step
door's out.
inside.
Oh my god.
I know. You recognize some of the NPCs as tokens I have used in previous sessions.
No, these are the same people.
Yes, the
Yeah.
exact
They're
same
following us.
people are following you all the way across the world. Now, the thing that it appears is kind of interesting is that this does appear to have formerly been an inn, and it's kind of a quiet little place. The people in here seem very mild-mannered. It does not seem very wild, but the interior is surprisingly well, like it's a nice place. The tables are nice. The furniture is nice. The people in here seem to be dressed a little bit more than what you would expect for this district in the city.
Are we out of place with how we're dressed?
Um,
Are we the riffraff?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I bet Ashmog doesn't. Well, no, you guys just bought all kinds of new armor and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would assume that you guys are looking pretty good. You look like you've been traveling, but, I mean, that's not unusual.
I mean, then again, didn't we just get out of a multi-day trek through the Upside Down?
Yeah, but it's not a dirty place. It's just a shadowy place.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
I
My
give
wife's
this
in-
goblin over
Oh.
here like the nod, like the head flick. Just like,
He kind of grins, and he holds up his cup of coffee, and he tips it back, and his eyes go wide.
Oh my.
Do they
Kaylee
go wide
his
like?
blessing.
Do they go wide because it's hot coffee and he drank it too fast?
Maybe. One of the interesting features, though, as you're walking in, you notice that there is a life-sized imp at the door that seems to be made out of black wax, which gives the place its name.
Is the proprietor a cat person?
That is the icon that I chose, yes. I chose the icon of Califax Yond again.
Yep. Yep. It is good to know that the
remember you.
fine Gardington line is strong and survives to this day.
Yes.
I sit at a table and wait for the wench to come by and ask for like orders and whatnot.
Ashmog, this might be a place where we have to go up to the counter and order. Does everybody know what they want? I can go up and get it.
Uh, meat and ale. That sounds good.
Well, if it's a coffee shop, they might not have those things, but I'll definitely ask.
Okay.
Manira,
Yeah,
what you'd
something
want to eat?
strong.
Something strong, Flack. Something strong, I am assuming.
Something frothy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And then Calcifer, I assume you want just like a mug of shadows or something.
I'll have whatever you have, B.
Okay, I walk up to the counter.
Okay.
There's no signage or anything that says like order here or anything, right?
There is not. No.
Mhm. Oh, hello. We're new in town. Do we order here or do you come to our table?
She goes, "Oh yes, you're welcome to order here. I will. I eventually I would make it over there, but in the short time I was making some coffee over here, and it would take me a moment to get to the table. How can I help you?"
Oh, I don't want to interrupt your coffee making. But yeah, my friends and I, we just got into town, and you just serve coffee here?
She goes, "Coffee, desserts, breads. We're basically like a Absalom Bucks, if you've ever been to one of those."
Sure. So
Man,
no
that joke
meat
fell
and
flat.
ale.
I figured somebody'd chuckle at that.
What's an Absalom box?
Bucks. I was going for Starbucks, but with
Oh, Bucks.
Oh, I didn't hear box.
Sorry.
Oh.
I heard box, and I was like, I don't know what
Okay.
that's a reference to.
Okay.
Like I don't get it. Yeah.
Hey, B, I want to change my order. Can I have 4 whole fried chickens and a Diet Coke?
Do you have fried chicken or meat of any kind?
She says, no, we do not. She goes, this is we do not have any full meals. This is more of a, in-between meal establishment.
I see. Well, I will take 5 pastries or whatever dessert item that you are well known for, and 5 of your strongest coffees.
Okay. She agrees to make those for you.
How much will that be?
It will be 2 silver.
Oh wow, that's a bargain. I give her 5 silver.
Okay.
And I say, also, do you know someone named Auntie Hemlock?
She kind of turns back towards you. She goes, "What was that? Could you say that again?"
We were asked to inquire about someone named Auntie Hemlock at this establishment.
She looks back at you and she goes, "You might be in luck." She goes, and she points to the door that you're standing next to, and she goes, "Auntie Hemlock, she's waiting for you in the far room. Head on back and to the left."
Okay.
She goes,
Should
She
Oh,
goes,
there
She goes, "I think your meal choices will be quite different now."
Oh. Like we're gonna want 2 desserts each? Will you bring that in there, what I ordered, or should we come back out and get
goes,
it?
Perhaps
should
you should go and talk with Auntie Hemlock, and then we'll see what you want.
Okay. Definitely. Is she gonna like?
No,
Yeah.
she just points to the door
I'll
over
let
here.
it be a surprise. Thank you. Yeah. I go let everybody know, like, Well, I put in an order, but apparently Auntie Hemlock is here and waiting for us behind that door next to the bar. And apparently that's going to change our order for some reason. I don't understand that. I still want my cake, or whatever. I hope it's jelly filled,
Gotcha.
or cream filled. So I guess we should go check that
That's
out.
for later tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll have to do any of these guys. Oh yeah, that elf guy, he can get it. The guy in the lower left can get it. I'll have to come back here in a little bit.
You always go after Chad Gardington, unfailingly. Unfailingly. Like, you don't even remember that's who it is. You're just like, yeah, that elf guy.
I don't need to know his
You're
name.
Abe Froman. That's right. I'm Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Behave, Matthew.
So when
Thank
we
you for
walk
the
in
raid.
here, is this a hallway or?
It is a hallway, and you hear sounds of the kitchen to the right, and the left is the door that she told you to go through.
Okay. Ashmog, if you want to do the honors.
Yeah, I'll do the honors.
Okay?
Oh, look at that. There's a
Um,
lady and a table full of things that are not coffee.
Yes. So you step into this room, and the first thing that you notice is that this room is adorned very nicely. A woman is sitting at one end of the table. She is she's a very, very well dressed Garundi woman. I will show you her picture.
Oh.
She's sitting at one end of the table with some papers, which when she looks up and sees you, her eyes kind of dart back and forth between you. And then she stands up and she goes, I invited you here, didn't I?
Yes.
That's a strange thing to say.
Uh,
That is a strange thing.
She grins really big. She looks at you and says, please, please, have a seat. Have a seat. And she kind of waves over at Ashmog and she goes, Ashmog, correct?
That's my name.
She goes, please, have a seat over here. And then she kind of looks at you, B, because you're the one right closest to her. And her eyes kind of, she gets a little confused. And then she looks over at Flack and she goes, Flack, correct?
Aye, aye.
She looks at Zarum and she says, Zarum, please have a seat. She looks over at Anira and goes, Anira, cleric, warrior priestess of Gorum. She smiles. She says, please sit down. She looks over at Calcifer and says, Calcifer from Shadow. And then she kind of looks over at you, B, and says, B?
Yeah.
She
Don't you recognize me?
she kind of looks you up and down and she goes, I have been told different stories. She says, I heard you were a gnome.
I know that's what everybody likes to say about me. They used to try and tear me down, say I'm short and have a beard and everything. It's ridiculous.
And she kind of looks at your complexion and she kind of holds her hand up and puts it like contrasting it to your skin. And she kind of grins and she goes, I've heard a lot of different stories about you that were not correct.
I'm just pulling your leg. There was a magical mishap and I was dead for a while and now I'm back, but in the body of someone who was once a dear friend. It's confusing. It's a whole thing. But if you're going to be writing an opera about our adventure, we'll get into the details of all that, I'm sure.
She nods. She goes, I am very excited to hear your stories. She says, I have planned a meal. And she kind of looks around. She goes, this place isn't known for their good food, but I have a nearby restaurant that I have a deal with, and she kind of bangs her cup on the table, and the proprietor of the Tari Imp leans in, and she goes, "Will you send the message over to Spencer's?" And she says, "Yes, I will." And she grins, and so she heads back, and that's the last you see of her for now.
Catering by Spencer's Gifts. How classy.
She goes, "Spencer's Gifts." No. This is Spencer's Wild Boar, one of my favorite restaurants. Ironically, they don't serve any boar.
What are they known for?
She
If
goes,
not their boar.
she goes, some of their appetizers, and she goes, as well as Ravenellian eel. She goes, "We're going to be having some of that." She goes, "Are you hungry? Would you like some dinner?"
Food.
Oh, we've been walking for 3 days.
She goes, better than a ship for 3 weeks.
Some of us were
I don't know.
outvoted.
Yeah, Flack would probably disagree with that assessment. But
Yeah.
Okay, so she introduces herself, and she says, she goes, "My name is." Oh, hold on! I have a little section I can read here. I didn't even notice this in the adventure. Well, look who it is! I'd know your faces anywhere. You are my inspiration, after all. Welcome to Kintargo. I've taken the liberty to arrange a light 4-course meal for us to enjoy as we chat. That way, even if nothing comes of our meeting, at least we'll be well fed. And thank you for suffering my secretive shenanigans. Valenta Sumac de Venenu at your service.
do you say polenta or falenta?
Valenta.
Got it.
And I have, if you look on your, in your journal, I have added her as a friend.
Cool.
It'd be funny if you accidentally put her in like the villains section. And
Well, it is friends
Soiled
and
something.
foes.
Oh.
They're all there. I need to clean that up, but the weird thing about Foundry journals is that they don't tier. You can't have like a tab that opens up more tabs, which is kind of strange. Ooh, I'm getting lots of spam on my Twitch channel tonight. Anyway,
So,
go ahead.
oh, no, did she have more to say?
She gets you all to have a seat, and she seems very excited to have you here. And she says to you, she goes, "I have food on the way." She goes, "Give me 10 minutes." She goes, "Go ahead and relax. I will be right back." And she goes, "And I also will have some compensation for your time, as I told you I would in my letter." And she, oops. Did you mount
And
her?
she picks up B
Yeah.
and carries out of the room.
I didn't.
Hey, we just met this one.
I know. Get off of her. Get off of her.
I don't know how. I don't.
Isn't it N, I think?
You know,
it?
you're doing an excellent
There we go.
job doing what a
Yeah.
bard should be doing and mounting random NPCs that we find.
Well, I had her targeted in case I had to do like a society or diplomacy check or something, and then I clicked J because I thought it was going to open the party journal, and it just mounted her instead. And so I was googling how do I unmount.
So, okay.
And then with the words Pathfinder 2e, of course. Like I'm not just
Right,
gonna
right.
Google how to unmount,
right,
like,
of course.
like a
Of
psycho.
course.
So after about 15 minutes, she comes back into the room, and she's very excited. And you notice some other people coming in with plates of food. including the owner of the establishment and some other people that appear to be wearing the same kind of clothing she's wearing. And they are very excited, and they come in and put some food on the table as well as some things over here on this serving table. And at that point in time, Falenta reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a bag and throws it on the table for you. She says, I just want you to know, she goes, this is my commitment to this meeting. She goes, I consider this your consultation fee. So she throws a maroon silk bag on the table that includes some runes for you, and she explains that they are yours to keep. She goes, if you decide to work with me and turn your story into an opera, these will be but the first of your rewards.
Those are pretty nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, they are.
Whoa.
Greater striking.
Whoa.
You say.
It's level 12 though.
That's okay.
It's true.
Remember?
Okay, that's
Well, no, we were found or given it as loot, so it's legal.
Yes.
Aha.
we just can't buy it.
No, you can't craft it.
Craft it. That's okay.
But we could find someone who can.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very
This
nice
is very
indeed,
generous of
yes.
you.
Why?
So, when do we begin production?
She goes first. She goes, let's discuss this. Let's see how. Let's learn more about each other. What do you say?
Well, the details of my life are somewhat inconsequential.
Okay, so we are going to do an influence interaction. Okay? If you remember how this goes, there are discovery actions and there are influence actions. Okay? Some of these things are will help you. Again, the discovery actions will let you learn things that you could talk to her about. And each of her influence skills have either things that will make her want to talk more or want to talk less to you. Does that make sense? She has resistances.
Mhm.
She has weaknesses, things that she's a fan of, and then there are skills that you can use to influence her. So the servants bring in the first meal, the first course, and it is she says this is a spiced hare soup with ginger and nettles and mint tea. And she looks around and she says, listen, one thing I do want to point out is I'd like to keep our conversation a little bit hush-hush for now. She goes, I've had competitors, especially here in Kintargo, that have been known to steal my ideas, and rival companies that take my productions and do them in a less than spectacular fashion. She goes, I want to bring your thunder to the stage. I don't want anyone else to be stealing your thunder. So, tell me, each of you, what is your favorite piece of theater, your favorite song, your favorite story, your favorite piece of artwork? Okay, so again,
So I would like to talk about a beautiful dance where the light and everything blends around.
okay,
And I want to show such a beautiful dance.
okay. So here are the
That would be
things.
a performance check, right?
Well, you're gonna do a performance check. Okay.
Yeah.
You do not know if this will be an influence skill, but you are welcome to try.
I should have rolled that secret, right?
No, no. That is a critical
Okay.
success. She claps her hands in delight and she says, "Amazing, amazing!" She goes, "I am a big fan of dance." She goes, "Where did you learn that fantastic piece of work?"
From the shadows.
You're a little one note, man.
Actually, literally, I'm a shadow dancer. That's
Yeah.
I've learned it.
Yep.
Actually, I was inspired by our beautiful bee here.
I was gonna say, my favorite piece of art is anything that Bee's doing at the moment, before she inspires me to great feats of violence.
Okay. So what kind of skill check are you going to do? So let me remind you of the things that you can do. You may do
Okay.
a discovery check to
Mhm.
try to learn one of her influence skills. Now you have learned that performance is one of her influence skills because Calcifer just rolled the dice and it worked.
I wanted to show off.
And then diplomacy and deception are always influence skills, but they're going to be the highest numbers that you would need to roll.
What would I have to roll to attempt to tell a story about how Bee's dancing has made us much better at killing things like, say, the Void Glutton? That's
I
a
don't
good
know.
one.
What skill would you use?
Ah, good lord. Wouldn't be diplomacy.
It could be performance.
I guess it would be performance, but I'm really bad at that. But we'll do it anyway.
Hey.
Holy crap. Okay. You got a 20. That is not good enough. She
Okay.
is a little bit unmoved. She looks at you and she goes, "Inspired to violence. Inspired to violence." She kind of dusts her hands off and says, "I try not to get too close to such things." She goes, "I was here in Ravenel during the Chilexian occupation." She goes, "And I had to get out of here."
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I can't blame anybody for trying to get away from the Chilaxians. That's for sure.
Yes, Ashmog, you have first-hand experience with such things, do you not?
They are a horrible culture of rotten people that I do not enjoy. I have a lot of personal history with them, yes.
She laughs and she goes, "Well," she goes, "I used to have another name back then."
Oh, really?
She nods. She says, she goes, "I grew up here in Kintargo, but I had to leave." She goes, "And it was a good thing that I did." She goes, "It was probably the best thing I could have done for myself, even if it broke my heart."
I understand.
I would like to try to do an influence action.
Okay.
Or is that where you learn something about her? Or
Oh no. If you want to, so the things that you can do is you can do discovery, and if you do discovery, you can learn one of her resistances. You can learn one of her weaknesses, or you could learn one of her influence skills. She has 3 discovery skills: perception, society, and theater.
Okay. I think I would like to try. Well, what would theater be? Would that be like a separate like lore skill?
Yes, yes, that would be a separate like theater lore as a lore you have taken down in your lore.
Got it. So if we don't have that, then it's just a
You do not have.
whatever we roll on a d20. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I think I'll try perception.
Okay, let me give that to you that in chat. Oh look, I'm a silk bag. You fail. You are not able to socially negotiate your way into a good answer on this. She is kind of talking her way around your efforts to learn more about her. So, Anira and Flack have not gone this round.
I'll try and influence. I'll ask her if she's familiar with any sea shanties, the inner sea.
She
Yeah,
did ask you
I'll
about
sing her-
songs.
Yeah, I'll sing her
I'll
a
put
goblin sailing song.
put the performance in chat.
Hey.
Oh.
That is a success, which gets you another another influence point. You guys are up to 3. She is delighted by your stories of the sea, and especially of the music that you present to her. Yeah, no, she is very interested in what you've done.
So discovery, I can use my skills to see if that's something she's interested in.
Yes, you
Is
can
that
do a
how that works?
discovery to, and I will reveal a skill of her. Like you can ask, and I will reveal a skill of hers, or you can just try something on her, but that can go wrong.
Yeah. No, I wanna do a discovery.
Okay. Do you want to use perception, society, or theater lore?
Perception.
Okay. Putting that in the chat. That is a failure. She does not. You do not manage to. You do not manage to glean anything new about her. That's that. So you 5 have done your this round. She is delighted to hear about the music that you guys presented with her, and the second course comes in the door. This is a bunch of tapenade made from artichokes, olives, capers, and anchovies. There's a bunch of crisp crackers, fresh melon, and berries. And as you guys are starting to dig in, she kind of like shies away and says, "Okay, I know what you like about the theater, but tell me something. Tell me one of your most positive memories." Now, I'll say this. You cannot use, let me double check this, but I don't think you can use the same influence skill on her twice in a session. Let me see. No, I don't see anything here about that. So she wants to know one of your most positive and delightful memories. She goes, "Too often we as storytellers focus on the grim and the violent. Tell me what brings you joy."
Well, for me, when I was performing in Absalom, back before I met these wonderful people, I it performed in many different establishments, doing my drag performances. And there was one time where a drunk and belligerent member of the audience um, was shouting some very nasty things at me. And the rest of the audience uh, did not care for that. And they all in unison yelled at him to leave. And several of the uh, strong and strapping men in the audience threw him out the door. And that kind of appreciation from my audience um, brought a lot of warmth to my heart.
She goes, that is a delightful story. What skill would you like to use to tell that story?
I mean, can I use performance?
Sure, I put it in the chat. Okay, that is a success. She says, I too have a lot of audience devotion. She goes, I also was in Absalom as well. She goes, I spent many, many years there honing my craft. She says, second. She goes, I had a 6-year contract writing plays at the Ivy Playhouse in Absalom. If you'll give me a society check, and I'll give you a +4
Okay.
circumstance bonus because you lived in Absalom.
Okay.
You are extremely familiar with this, and it is a very prestigious opera. And the fact that she wrote plays there in her youth really stands out.
How does it compare to the Cantargo operas, visibly, like from the outside?
Well, I mean, the one in Absalom is much more. It's less the grand opera house in Absalom. It's more kind of the avant-garde opera house, but it is well known and it is considered by many to be where you see the most interesting opera in Absalom. But Cantargo is a center for opera. It is one of the places that when people talk about great operas, they talk about Cantargo.
The place was called The Ivy or just Ivy?
It was called. Hold on. Fill that window. It is called Ivy Playhouse.
Ivy Playhouse.
Yeah.
Well, learning that you've written plays for the Ivy Playhouse, I'm not surprised that you would be associated with Cantargo and its fabulousness.
She grins and she goes, I did grow up here, but I did have to leave for a while. She goes, I was pretty good at my satire of House Through. Would anyone else like to share a delightful memory?
Oh yeah, I want to show my really cool blanket. I pull out my shadow cloak,
Yeah.
and then I want to show how cool it is to dance with it, and how I could make like trails of shadow and shade kind of bend behind, and then I kind of make Anira disappear for a second, adding some magical performance to it, and then
Right.
and then bring her back, and yeah, I'm having a really really good time in my own space over here.
Okay. I will give you another performance check, but I'm going to give you a -2 because this is kind of what you did last time.
Yeah, I'm adding the -2 in.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Nailed it.
That does work. So you guys now have 6 influence points at this point in time, and you're only halfway through the meal. She is delighted, and she laughs and she says, "I've never heard of your kind sharing such whimsy." She goes, the others of your kind I met were very dour sorts.
Yeah, he's real special.
I'm continuing to dance in my blanket.
I'll make a blanket for you.
I lean into her and I was like, that's what they call a safety blanket. Just, just smile and nod.
Oh my god.
I'll try a discovery. I'll ask her. I said, well, you can't be letting us have all the fun on this side of the table. You must share with us a fond memory of your own.
Okay.
And I'll try a perception.
Okay, I'll put that in the chat. There you go. That does not succeed. You do
Was
not
it
find
2 away?
It is 7 away.
Okay.
She
Okay.
kind of nods and she goes, "Look," she goes, "you'll find out plenty about me in the long run." She goes, "Right now, let's find out about you." And she looks over at Anira and it says, "Anira, dear, share with me what brings you joy."
Much like you, I also had to leave my home, the place that I grew up in. And, I had a lot of fond memories of my childhood there, but having to leave in the circumstances that I had to leave under, I suffered a lot. But coming to Absalom and discovering Gorham, I spent a lot of time in the temple there, and that really brought me a lot of peace. And so, I'll use religion to see, was there something that you found that helped bring you peace after having to leave your home? Because I understand how traumatic that could be.
Okay. Religion is not one of her influence skills. But she listens, and she's very intent on listening to you, but it does not increase your influence over her. She loves hearing your story. She talks about some of the worshippers of Gorham that she knew in Absalom. She goes, but unfortunately, being an artist, Gorham is a very practical god. She says, the imagination of combat did not satisfy the Gorham worshippers that I knew very well. And they all left for more sincere struggle. Black? Wait, who hasn't gone yet? Has everybody gone? I think so. So
Did
you
Ash
guys
not
are
go
in.
this time?
I don't
I
think
mean, I don't really know what I would do in this situation. Like, I guess the only thing that I would do is just keep an eye on her, use perception to try to see if she reacts to anything that we're kind of tossing in her way in the conversation.
Okay, if you want to, you could just do a perception or kind of a sense motive, and I'll let you know if you sense anything out of the ordinary while she's talking about this stuff.
Okay. I will go ahead and try to roll a perception here as blind GM, and you'll tell me.
You are very convinced that she is telling the truth. That she is sincerely asking you questions about what brings you joy and is very interested in the answer. And as this round of influence closes down, she claps her hands and the next round of dinner comes in. and this is the jellied ravenel whole eel that she talked about in a hot sauce laced with chilies, and then there are cabbage rolls with beef, olives, and pork in it, and like some really, really good pitchers of wine come out. And she smiles at you. She goes, "Now please dig in." She goes, "This is some of the finest I've found in town." She goes, "But it's time for me to get to the nitty gritty. I want you to tell me about Belcora Haravex and what happened."
I hate that woman.
She says, she was evidently hated hundreds of years before you were even born.
Yep, and still I hate that woman.
She goes, "Well, it is good that you have put her away, correct?"
I mean, I think so this time, right? I mean, third time's a charm is what they say.
She looks over and she goes, "Third time?"
B.
How many times do we have to kill this one?
So can I use my knowledge of the occult to give a really cool explanation of how an entity took her form?
Yeah. You
I'm
can.
gonna use the occult. Oh, I rolled poorly, but
Okay.
yeah.
Occult is not one of her influence skills, but you do convince her solidly that the spirit that you guys fought in, the creature that you guys fought in the choke, was like a kind of a, sort of like a shadow of her, like some kind of other creature that picked up on her death. And as you talk about it, she's fascinated. And she goes, and she kind of mumbles under her breath a minute. Will everybody give me a perception check? Blind, please. Okay. Calcifer and Ashmog, both of you hear her kind of whisper under her breath. She says, hopefully we'll exercise more spirits than just her. But it's not meant for you. It's spoken under her breath.
That's a very weird thing to say under your breath.
Seems like something a Nero would say, right?
Would anyone
I mean,
else
I'm
like
not
to do an
going to re-
influence? Do an influence action on it?
Okay.
So a reminder: you can always do diplomacy and deception, and perhaps intimidation, depending on whether you want to, rough her up. But those checks will be higher than all other skills that she has for an influence skill. And the discovery for her is based on perception, society, or theater rule. You have only discovered one of her influence skills. Which
So
is
can we try to
performance.
discover another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
I
perception
know we got
or society?
performance. I'll use perception.
Okay.
Blind.
You notice her talking very positively about creating sets and costumes. As she's talking to you, her eyes light up when she talks about crafting things.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
Zarm's
that's-
our crafter.
Yes. But
Exactly.
we're having Zarum be a spectator on this one.
Well, Flack will talk up Zarum. He'll be like, Zarum, I bet you'd be really excited to get into some of that set design
That's-
and prop making. Oh, Falenta, he has made so many really cool kits and things. And I'll try a crafting.
Slap him on the back. This man has
Okay.
done so much sewing for us.
Yeah.
Of our bodies.
Yeah, and our
sounds
bodies
sick, yeah.
too. That too.
And we're at like what 8 influencers
You're-
right now.
8 will be a victory. Okay, that does not
Okay.
succeed. She is interested in hearing about all the things that Zarum is able to craft. She's particularly interested. She's fascinated by when he starts talking about the horrible and disgusting things he puts into his healing poultices, and how you guys willingly let him put those things on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She looks at you
We
and she
like
goes.
this listen.
She looks at you and she goes, "Snot. There's snot in there," and Zarum kind of goes.
Delightful.
This is great dinner conversation.
Yeah. Does anyone else wish to talk about Belcora Haravet?
Oh yeah, I could talk about Valkora all day. That bitch killed me.
Her eyes go wide and she goes, "Do tell, do tell."
Yep.
Well, of course, I can't speak to the details of what happened afterwards, but yes, in our first battle with her, I fell, and I heard there was a second battle, and the body that I'm currently inhabiting was a participant in that battle, and that one seemed to be successful. So hopefully, she stays down this time.
She kind of looks at you and she goes, "Body you're inhabiting." She goes, "Have you gotten the ire of Pharasma?"
Maybe. What does that mean?
She goes, "I can't imagine how your spirit would go into someone else."
Yeah, it's pretty wild. But
She says the psychopomps of Pharasma rarely let spirits return from the boneyard. She goes, "Something unique must have happened to you." So how did you want to do your influence check at this point? Sorry, when talking about
so I do have a for the Haravexes, so I could try to use that. I mean, that seems fitting.
Okay, I'll give you the bonus on that. I'll give you theater lore on that.
Okay. So,
So click that in the chat.
I can't. It.
Oh,
gives
that's
me an
right.
error,
You don't have theater.
because I don't have it.
So it's a DC 26 check.
Okay. I can reroll with a hero point.
Oh yeah.
Okay, she is fascinated by your discussion of the Haravex family and where they came from and the story of how the Gauntlet got founded and all this. She is completely enraptured. So much so that her jellied eel kind of goes cold and then she has to kind of gobble it up because, as it's continuing to cool. And yeah, you guys are up to 7 influence points now. And you have continued to impress her. Would anyone else like to go?
After Making my revelation about crafting, I proceed to stuff my face with as much shelled eel as I possibly can fit into it.
Yes, this is stupendous food. The seafood in Cantargo is extremely well known, and there is actually um, like settlements of mer people nearby that do a lot of fishing for the area. So a lot of the fish are as fresh as they can get.
Nice.
Does anyone else wish to go? We're going to end this round in a moment.
Dude,
This-
we still have Vanira and Calcifer.
I already
Calcifer,
did mine.
Calcifer failed. He tried to use a cultist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten 2 critical successes. I did my weight.
It's true.
Actually, wait, Anira, you're the undead expert. How exactly did Belcora die and then come back again?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I can answer that question for you. Or, pardon me, Anira, you can answer that question for yourself. Hold on just a moment. Pull up. So many ghosts are sight-bound. And a typical ghost can only stray a certain amount of distance from where they were killed and where they haunt. It's usually 120 feet. But Belcora obviously haunted the entire gauntlet. And because of that, because she died where she haunted, she reformed like many ghosts do. And the only way that you guys figured to destroy her was to pull the eye of Nimbleoth onto her and have her be consumed by Nimbleoth himself.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Good
although
times.
I wasn't there.
You were there in spirit, quite literally.
Okay, we move on to the last course. And in comes the house specialty. The owner brings in some coffee along with tiny chocolates and berry tarts. And Falenta finally kind of breaks down and says, look, so how do you really feel about your story being turned into an opera?
Well, I'm very excited to expand my, dance talents to a much bigger stage and show a new audience that I can not only wow them with dance, but also with operatic song.
She kind of cocks her head and she says, you wish to be in the opera?
And I cock my head, and I said, "You wish to cast someone else to play me?"
She kind of smiles and she looks at you and she goes, you are willing to try out, correct?
Of course. I understand that I'm not famous enough to just be offered parts yet, but maybe after this, that will be the result. Because this will, of course, make me exceedingly more famous. Yes, I will, of course, audition.
Okay.
Could-
She nods And she goes, obviously, it would be delightful to have you playing yourself. She says, although you don't fit the description as well anymore, we might need to put
Oh.
some makeup on you.
Have you heard of Dorf?
On golf?
Listen, I can spend long periods of time on my knees, so
You'll do whatever it takes to get this part.
I'll do whatever it takes. And I'm gonna get down on the ground on my knees, and I'm going to take my heels off and put them on my knees, and I'm going to try and do a dance performance on my knees.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna give you a -2 on that performance check, but I'll put it in the chat.
Only a -2.
Only a -2. She senses your charisma, even if
So I'll just not turn on the virtuistic performer dance, which is a +2. So
Okay.
if I don't turn that on, it's the same as a -2. So.
I mean, you're kind of leaving your virtues behind your knees there. So.
she
did it.
is impressed with you, and she kind of laughs, and she goes, I don't think the shoes on the knees are necessary. We have ways of changing the way you appear on stage. She goes, I am, after all, quite the illusionist. She says, but, she goes, I can't solve talent, and you do appear to have that. So as long as you'll agree to audition for the part, then yes, let's try it.
Yes, and if someone else gets cast, I will step aside because that is the right thing to do. But I will be on hand to give them all the unsolicited and unwarranted advice that they will desperately need to capture my essence.
She goes, we're going to need more than that. She goes, but that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say you have succeeded in completely influencing her. And at this point in time, there's no more influencing that needs to be done. But she does look around and she asks your opinion. She says, she really wants to know what you think about an opera being done of you.
So I will be completely honest, Polenta. 3 days ago, I didn't know what an opera was. But I have been bugging B the entire 400-mile walk through the Shadowlands here about what are operas, and they sound pretty sick. So I am 100% in. It sounds like sea shanties taken to the nth degree.
She goes, imagine songs, dancing, sets, costumes, stages, illusions. She goes, you will be mesmerized. The day of the performance, if you don't stand up and give a standing ovation at what we put on that stage, she goes, I will pay you 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold, you say?
I'll take that bet. It sounds like
And
win-win.
Now she could have some kind of magical way to compel us to get on our feet. So
That
we'll
is
need
true.
we'll need to work on some kind of magical glue to keep us attached to the seat.
Do you say this out loud?
Yeah, but I'm saying it with like a joking like manner.
Yes.
Like,
she chuckles, and she goes, the nature of the bet is in good spirit, and as long as you are in good spirits, no glue needed. She goes, but I think you'll want to stand. And then she kind of smiles at you, Flack, and says, especially if B does her magic the way that she says she can.
Black is so inspired, he stands up right now and applauds.
Does anyone else wish to comment on this? Okay. So at this point in time, she says, I have such high hopes for this. She goes, but I do have some petty enemies who have already tried to steal some of these ideas. I've been lying a little bit low, so again, please don't talk about this very much. I have nothing to hide, and I will share everything with you. But let's not put this out in the public yet. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you. Hold on. That you have earned 1 production point. Hold on a second. Did it come onto the stage?
And those
I'm going to put
can
it
be
in the
turned
room with
in
you.
at the pri-
These
at the prize counter.
These are your production points, okay?
Oh.
And you currently have 1 of them. But I've got to figure out how to use this mechanic.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. You have 1 production point,
Oh,
okay?
there should be musical fanfare when you.
Yeah. So then she says to you, she says, I fled Cheliac some time ago, and there were certain groups that helped me escape that would delight in tracking me down. So again, keep my name out of any discussions. You don't know my original name, and that's probably for the best. But it's probably best that people don't know that I am here in town yet, at least in public. So if you, I would appreciate it if you would trust this. And I think, and she looks around smiling at you, with how charming you all are, I doubt you'll have any issue pulling this off. She goes, in fact, I am so pleased with you. And, pardon me, you get another production point. She says, I would like to give you a method by which you can contact me easily. And she gives you a wand of sending. Let me put that in the bag here. Hold on a moment. So I put the wand of sending into the bag. She goes, this will help you contact me from any distance should the need arise. I think that we are going to get along swimmingly, and you get 2 more production points.
Oh my god!
Holy cow.
Yeah, you maxed out.
Giving them out like candy.
Yeah,
All right.
Well, I mean, you had little Shadow Boy dancing for you. Like he's a good Shadow Boy.
Hey, I dance too.
That's
He
true.
was darkness. He was the night. He was Batman on ice.
Yep.
I dance
So
on
she
my
goes.
knees.
So she tells you. She goes, look. Hold on a moment. I've lost my chapter here. Give me a second. She tells you, she goes, I do have I do have an audition for you. She goes, I am extremely satisfied. She goes, obviously, I've paid you many, many thousands of gold worth of magic items here. She goes, but I would like to have you do an audition. She goes, I've taken an old playhouse called the Swan's Shadow Theater, and I've gussied it up a bit with illusions and props. She goes, and I would like for you to see how you respond to this audition. She says, whenever you're ready, she goes, get a good night's rest tonight. She goes, but sometime over the next couple of days, why don't you let me know when you would like to do the audition? And we'll meet at the theater, and and we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Okay. So she is delighted, and she is ready to part ways. Do you have any other questions or anything before that?
Did they serve a dessert here?
Yes,
For us
yes.
in this
They've
meal?
got berries and cakes there at the end with the coffee. You did get that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So that's kind of like what I ordered
Yes.
for. Got it.
So you got
Oh,
everything
I
that
guess
you
I-
ordered, plus some additional delicious food from down the street.
Got it.
Ask her like just for some local pointers on the city where we could find nice lodgings,
Yeah. So
purveyors, like magic item purveyors, blacksmiths, those sort of things.
So she does have some information on some magic item purveyors, and she actually points you towards an establishment that if you guys are interested in working with the runes that she gave you, that you can go there and they'll do standard price work for you. So she does point you in that direction. She does point you to an inn that you can go stay with. And she actually puts you kind of at a place. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah. Stop it. So she kind of has you go to a location, like just like if you follow the street that you're on down and around the corner, past the park next to the Cantargo Opera House. She says that there's a good inn near the square, near one of the squares near the People's Temple, and that she urges you to go stay there, and that would put you near the Cantargo Opera House. She goes, now that's quite a ways from the Swan's Shadow Theater, but at the same time, it's a little bit nicer. If you want to be closer to the Shadow Theater, there are some places over there. They will be cheaper.
Okay.
So the places near where we're going to audition are cheaper.
Correct.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem to stay in the nicer place near Cantargo, and we can just walk. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know how
agree.
everybody else feels.
Well, you guys get some directions to a location. I'm going to point on the map where it is. It's over here. Oh, wait, we're not on that map.
Wait.
Give me just one moment.
I was like, how do I see the map?
Okay. I'm gonna go to the Cantargo map. She directs you to an inn that's over here, near the between the Cantargo Opera House and the People's Temple.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a society check, Ashmal.
Oh God. Society. There it is.
And actually, give me
Okay.
one also B.
Society.
Society.
Okay, never mind.
I can reroll with the hero point.
Is that really what you want to do?
Sure.
It's just because you've got lots of hero points right now. You're like, I'm gonna use them
I gotta
all
burn 'em.
here in the
I
social
gotta
go.
burn them.
Okay,
I gotta burn
so
'em.
one of the things that you remember is that as you're walking through town and as you're walking by the Cantargo Opera House, is that while Cantargo was under Chilaxian rule, there was a meetup of students, people that were there protesting
Occupation.
the occupation. But there was a I can't remember his name. I think it was Barilai Thrun took over the Cantargo Opera House. And while there were protests down in Aria Park down here, next to the Cantargo Opera House, he sicked hellhounds out of the Cantargo Opera House to beat down some of the people that were demonstrating there. And as you're walking around, these kind of things come to mind as you're walking back to your hotel. Okay, so you guys can't go to the hotel. I'm going to go ahead and say it is 1 gold a night for all of you to have rooms. Because there's
I got
6
us,
of you.
guys.
Okay.
But you have
On me.
very, very
Ready.
nice rooms and meal. Like it's 3 meals and a nice place to stay for all 6 of you for 1 gold a day. And when you mention who sent you, they are very warm to you and kind and give you good rooms and all that kind of stuff. So you stay the night, everybody. If you want to, if you've used any spells or anything, you can click the rest for the night button. And it is now the next day in Cantargo. What do you guys want to do?
Did someone grab the loot that you gave us?
I didn't.
don't know. Did you?
I did not put it into my sack.
Okay, let me activate that real quick. Does someone wish to grab? Oh. So if I right click on something and try to activate it, sometimes it'll move the scene up to the top of the list of them. And so then I right click and anyway, it's a weird switch that
So I think B and Calcifer or Anira can use the wand.
And we actually have 2 of each of these runes.
Hmm.
Oh,
they're kind of a big deal.
they are.
They are kind of a big deal. The only one that I could use would be the Greater Striking Runes. There are only 2, so I would only like 1 when we fiddle with that.
Yeah. I'm good, Anira, if you want the other one for now, and I'll just get one when I can get one.
Isn't this one I already have though?
No, I think
we
you have
have
striking. I don't
this,
think you have greater.
This
Yeah.
and this. So we have armor potency, weapon potency, and greater striking.
Yeah, I mean, if the greater striking is better than what I have, then
It will do 3 weapon dice instead of 2. So
that's
yes.
better.
So I take
Okay.
it that the first thing you're going to do is go and contact the blacksmith that she knows.
Yes.
Okay. How much does it cost for the greater striking rune?
Greater striking rune is 1065 flat, but
So
it's
it would
10%,
be 100
right?
gold to put it on an item.
Yeah, 100 gold. Okay. Hold tight.
Or 106.
I do not have 106 gold. I might have to wait.
I will pay
Oh.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that.
I will
thank you.
gladly buy my Ashmog more damage. Let me remove it.
Cool. So I'll
it
just
105?
drop my hammer off and
106.
let him do that for 106.
106 gold. right?
Nira, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the other one to you.
I would do the same.
Do you need 106 gold?
I do not. I have plenty of gold.
Okay.
I didn't go shopping.
I would like to ask the blacksmith if he has in stock any boots of bounding. And I'll put that in the
Boots of
chat.
bounding. Let me see.
Level 7 item.
Nira, you can just go ahead and add that to your item.
Okay,
I'll
those
just remove it
are
from my,
like normal ones.
inventory.
Those
Yeah,
are
not the
Yep.
not the greater.
those are common, which means there's an 80% chance that he'll have them. If you want to do a percentile dice and roll an 80 or below.
Ooh,
An
Ooh.
08. I think you succeeded.
nice.
So yes,
right.
he does have boots of bounding, and they are 25% more. So 340 plus 24, 25%.
425. I will buy them. Thank you.
Okay. So who all is taking off their stuff and giving it over to a blacksmith today?
I already did the thing with my hammer, so I'm without that for a while.
Me as well.
Okay. So the two of you. Anyone else?
Not me.
Okay.
I mean,
Anybody want to
it's-
use the armor or weapon potencies?
I
I already
guess
have a +2 armor. What?
I mean, I could put the +2 on my bow, which I don't plan to use very often, but
But it's a bow.
it's a bow. And if we need it, yeah, I'll do that. I'll drop off my bow.
Okay. That's another
Okay.
106 gold.
Drop down weapon potency room.
Right?
Do you have
Isn't it
106
106?
I did. Yep. Yeah, I got it. Boom.
Okay. Are you guys going to attempt to do the audition today?
Did we get any sense from her that the audition would involve combat at all? Like fighting?
She implied it was going to be. She implied that she was going to be using her illusions to do things.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. It seems silly to wait for these runes to be applied just to use them against illusions on a stage.
I'm good to go
and-
without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay. So you message her to go and do things like, and you're going to do the
Yeah,
audition today.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And Ashwag, if you want to send that wand to me, put it in my inventory.
Absolutely, will do as soon as I can do anything with your avatar. 'cause
I'll
it's
take
not
I'll take a magical cell phone. Sure.
Now she is going to be at the Tari Imp today. So like you don't need to use that to get in contact with her to do the thing. Just so you know.
Listen, you give me a magical cell phone, I'm gonna use a magical cell phone. Does this thing have games on it?
So you go to her to do the audition, right?
Yep.
Anything that is being modified today, you do not have access to.
Yep.
Okay, so she takes you over to the location of the Swan's Shadow Theater, which is over near the old Cantargo graveyard. So she says, for this audition within, you'll face several challenges that I've designed to test your knowledge, personalities, and skills, but not your strength in battle or magical abilities. You should accomplish these challenges in order according to the numbers on each of the doors that you'll find. As you complete steps in the challenge, an object will glow with silver light to let you know that the step is completed. Complete all of the challenge steps in order to win the challenge. And if at any time an object glows red, though, you've failed the challenge and must move on. The final challenge consists of a mock battle against actors and life-sized marionettes on Swan's Shadow Theater main stage. So here, I ask that you use non-lethal attacks and magic. The use of lethal force against actors will cause you to automatically fail the audition. You will need to succeed at more challenges than you fail to pass this audition.
Okay.
Well, I think without their weapons, non-lethal should be simple.
Yes,
And we can,
non-lethal. I'm very good at non-lethal.
and so we shouldn't use any magic or just offensive magic.
She says any magic that you use needs to be non-lethal.
Oh, okay. That is
Okay.
definitely doable on my part.
A lot of punching coming up.
Okay. She tells you to meet her, and she gives you the location. She tells you to meet her in the in like the like after dinner. Like so while things are dark outside. And she gives you the location of the opera house that she wants you to meet at. Moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Boop. Boop. Okay, so let me activate this. Boop, and let's change the sound.
Would this be a good time to take a bio break?
Yes, let's take a bio break. That's a
Yes.
great idea.
All right.
Perfect.
Boop.
Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Boo. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Ba-da-do-do-do. Ba-da-do. You sound like you're doing it on a recorder, Wes. I love your singing voice.
I mean,
Oh man.
I have a recorder.
Wes, you said you watched the game last night?
I did not. I
did
watched
not,
the
okay.
Bad Bunny halftime show.
That's fair enough. I don't think the commercials were very good this year.
I have never been all that interested in the commercials. It's
That's
just
fair.
it's one of those things that like I get it that it's something that people like, but like I don't know. Commercialization is weird.
That's fair. I enjoy them because they tend, at least when I was growing up, they tended to be like funny,
Yeah.
right? Like actually humorous. This year it was nothing of the sort.
Yeah.
It was
I thought
It
the
was
Pepsi
bad.
Bears were the Pepsi Bears were kind of funny. That's the only one I can even think of that was amusing.
kept seeing
they,
that and I'm just like, man, somebody's gonna sue somebody over this.
I know. But when they caught them like at the Coldplay concert drinking Pepsi, that I laughed. I did laugh.
Okay, all right. That one was okay. That one was
Yeah.
fine.
And I think that was it.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
God, that weird AI ad for Duncan creeped me the
Ugh.
hell out.
That was the other creepy thing. There were so many ads that were either made by AI or like
That's what I
for
heard.
AI.
I heard that there was like
Yeah,
a ridiculous,
there
like
was tons.
it just doesn't make any sense. Why would they want that? Why do people want that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's
I
cheaper.
asked myself that question often.
Did you
Wes,
ever-
about many
Did you ever see the
subjects.
video about how Coca-Cola made the freaking like AI Christmas video, and then they released a making of video that was obviously not real? Like they made a making of their AI generated video to try to make it look not AI, and it was obvious that it wasn't real.
That's hilarious.
I am so excited when we get to do a fight. I want to use level 6 spells so bad.
Don't kill the marionettes.
Spoken like a true spellcaster.
Oh my god, dude.
As a side note, anybody can do non-lethals. It's just -2 to your attack roll, apparently.
Yes, I was just looking that up. Yeah. Unless
Dudley?
your weapon has the non-lethal trait, then you don't get the -2.
Is it the Dudley? The Dudley?
What?
A guy named Dudley Man 7 just showed up in my Twitch chat. And I'm like, is it
Oh.
the Dudley? Like the Dudley that I know?
You're talking to someone we can't see.
You remember
Right.
Dudley?
You know?
Do I?
Yes, from frickin' Choga. Who is the Dudley? From Choga, my friend Dudley from Choga. It might not be him. Oprah
Choga
Juice
is
says, fuck
the-
Dudley. Fuck that
You know,
guy.
Wes might do that.
Fuck him right in the ear.
Oh, Dudley. Oh, Dudley.
Yes.
Oh, that Dudley.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
there-
I'll wait.
Potter guy.
I'll wait to say what I'm going to say until we find out which Dudley.
I
it is.
doubt. So evidently, it doesn't appear to be the Dudley that we know. But
Okay.
it's nice to see you, Dudley man. We are here in our happy little in our happy little Pathfinder game in Kintargo. Here in Curtain Call. This is a different Dudley. Okay. Well, hello, new Dudley. How are you? I went on a
like,
vacation with another Dudley about 3 months ago, and we spent a good hour talking about Pathfinder lore.
It was more than an hour.
No. It was actually only about 45 minutes.
No.
Grace had to remind me that the Dudley I was thinking of is
Yes.
the one I want to climb like a tree.
Okay, I'll send him this clip.
He knows.
Are we all back yet? Grace, you're back?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So da-da-da. Okay. So hold on, let me check something real quick. Turn that off.
There's your cell phone, buddy.
Thanks. Now, who wants to play Dream Phone?
Have I ever driven a Pathfinder before? No, I have not. But I bet they are nice cars. Okay, so let me pull up the information here. Does anyone wish to have done any investigation about this place? Do I still play Super Animal Royale? No, I haven't played in quite a while.
Investigation about the place that we were going to?
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably ask the proprietor of the tavern that we stayed at, like, hey, have you heard of the Swan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of... Is it a classy joint? Do
Okay.
we need to dress nice?
So here's the diplomacy check for that. If anybody wants to do like a theater lore, a performance, or society check to see if they recall anything, let me know.
I'll try.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
B succeeded. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's not
All
even
right.
worry about it.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Huh.
So during the occupation of, so like I said, Barzillai Thrune occupied the Kintargo Opera House while he was being a domineering douchebag of the city. Okay, but as you kind of remember, he took the other theaters in town because one of the reasons that he wanted to occupy and use the theaters in town as barracks for his Asmodean forces is that he viewed theater as subversive, and so he used the theaters and opera houses to stable his forces, right? And this particular opera house, it was a barracks for Thrune forces, and has not recovered since then. This theater actually was one of the theaters. There was a night when Barzillai Thrune took over the city where he burned down a lot of buildings. And while this opera house did not catch on fire, it was trashed pretty well. And it did avoid being razed. But then when the Silver Ravens liberated Kintargo, the ownership of this passed back to the city, and nothing was done with it. So.
Well, I think we learned from last session that all it takes is some rags and a song, and we can fix up anything.
So, so Falenta joins you outside, and you see the ragged exterior of this theater, and she kind of waves her arms, and suddenly the front of it has an illusion placed on top of it. And the doors now look firm and solid. And there is a 1 on the door. And she tells you, she says, hold on just a moment. Keep losing the text that I'm supposed to read for some reason. But she makes the front of the building look actually like nice and welcoming again, even though you just saw that it was, really run down and a piece of crap. Okay. It's a 1-story building. It used to be 2 stories. And the illusion that she casts over it does make it appear as if the second floor is still active. But from what it looked like a moment ago that floor is entirely collapsed. The double doors in the front of the building have a silver 1 written on them. And she kind of does a bow and waves her arm at the door. And again, you have 30 minutes to complete this exercise.
Okay, we better boogie.
So,
Yeah, let's go.
do we know the significance of the 1?
It's the first puzzle.
It's the first one. She said we had to
okay.
do the doors in order. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I
didn't hear that at all. What? I must have been unconscious.
Okay. The theater's foyer appears in pristine condition, with a blue-black carpet on the floor and shining crystal chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, providing soft light. Sweeping staircases lead upwards in both of the foyer's southern corners, rising to an arch obscured by a thick purple curtain. The foyer contains numerous displays of theatrical paraphernalia, including a miniature stage sets depicting a burning volcano, a score of mangy costumes, including a pantomime horse, displayed on mannequins, and even a pair of 10-foot poles that lie on the floor as if forgotten. To the north stand 3 doors. One, near the west side of the foyer, is marked with a glowing silver number 2 and an animated painting of a burning sailing ship, while another, near the east side, is decorated with a glowing silver number 3 and an animated painting of a crowd of crows flying in a cloudy sky above a gloomy prison. Oops, wait, hold on. I didn't get this right for the audience. For the record, I'm going to run Zarum purely on your commands. He will not do any. We're not going to have Ixen here, and if you want Zarum to do something, you have to tell me to do something for him. Okay? I'm not going to put him. I'll put him in. He will go last in order. Okay. Directly opposite the entrance, a double door adorned with a silver number 4 bears an animated painting of an army of pixies fighting a dragon. Flickering images of burning nets stretch from the west door, and iron chains stretch from the east door, and they appear to wrap tightly around the central door.
Okay.
And these blue things, that's rugs, or is that chandelier?
Those are chandeliers.
Okay.
Okay. And what are these
So-
at the corners?
Those are that's theatrical paraphernalia. Displays of theatrical paraphernalia.
Like stuff we should like put on?
No. So it's got like miniature stage sets depicting a burning volcano, a score of mangy.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought that was like a mural.
Your dog agrees.
Woof.
Yeah.
He's just.
Bork woof.
Well, do we think we just need to go into door number 2 there? But I would think there'd be some kind of challenge or puzzle in here.
Right. There are stairs. I don't know if those are considered part of this challenge room, or
I think you're being directed by the numbers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
let's follow that direction. That
right,
sounds
Let's
good.
open door number 2 then.
challenge 1 was easy.
Okay. This room appears as a section of a sailing ship's hold. Above, an iron-reinforced wooden hatch provide glimpses through the bars of the night sky above, along with plumes of smoke, tongues of flame, and cries of terror, as if one were peering up from the cargo hold of a burning ship. The east and west are cluttered with shelves on which hundreds of objects have been crammed, with countless alchemical tools and strangely labeled bottles, empty, full, and in all stages in between, of various shapes and size. One great bottle, an enormous carboy, has an open top. Here and there between the shelves, gaps in the walls reveal portholes that look out over a rough ocean with no land in sight.
Okay.
As you enter the room, you hear Falenta's voice, and glowing words appear in common over the enormous carboy. Your ship burns. Somewhere among these chemicals lies a solution. Find the carboy with the right chemicals and assemble a method of dispersal. Move quickly.
Well,
Okay, it says to move quickly. You should probably do that.
I guess first, can we ask Zarum? I'll try to look too, but I mean, if he knows about chemicals.
I'll take a look
things.
around and see if there's anything that seems out of place.
Not particularly. I mean, this seems to be a very straightforward illusion created just for you.
Oh, how bespoke.
Yes, it is a bespoke illusion just for you.
could I do some kind of detect magic to see if there's any like magical chemicals in here?
There is magic all around you.
Okay. Then could I use read aura to try and like narrow in on like the specific types of magic, like
All that surrounds you is illusion magic.
oh yeah, duh.
Could I make a sailing lore check to see if I remember there's like a particular like chemical solution or product that's commonly used to put out ship fires?
Sure. Yeah. I go ahead and do some kind of a sailing lore check.
Okay.
So you know that there are typically two ways to put out fires on a ship. Okay. One is going to be with some kind of chemical agent. Okay. Or another is going to be with some kind of like smothering ability. You do not see any kind of a smothering ability. You think
Okay.
that in general, the way that these kinds of things would be dealt with on a boat is that you would mix certain chemicals together and then use some kind of a dispersal unit to take those chemicals and put them on the fire.
Okay.
So, do we see a dispersal unit?
You do see the carboy, which, if you don't know what that is, that's like one of those. It's basically like a giant, like a in-office water cooler bottle, but of hard glass. Okay, and those are what the words that Valenta sent you. The words were over the carboy. And like I said, I described there are shelves of multiple chemicals.
And are the chemicals labeled?
They are not.
I mean, Zarum knows a bit about making poultices and potions, and maybe knows about chemicals. Can, maybe he roll a crafting check or something to try to identify them?
He very well might, and he will follow your instructions and do just that. However, he fails. He's like, I
Okay.
don't know how to make heads or tails of these chemicals. Or he goes, lizard man, no, not chemical douche things.
I'll
I mean,
try
I've
as
slept with a
well.
lot of sailors, so maybe I'm.
I didn't roll it against the thing.
Black, you actually do recognize some of these chemicals. And you think if you were to take about 1 minute, you could take those chemicals and mix them correctly.
Give me a minute, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Or
I
Whatever.
never,
So
I
didn't-
never doubted you for a second.
Didn't Zarum have like a wand of like water or something?
I mean, if we're entertaining
Oh,
ourselves,
quench.
B, did you know that Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island? Should we discuss this?
Disgust. Yes. The chickpea is also neither a chick nor a pea.
Or P? Yeah, this is true.
never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
So,
What's
God
that
damn
from?
it. God damn it.
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
Yeah.
Never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
Oh, that's gross.
Don't
How could
Look.
you say something so gross?
kink shame me.
I
Oh.
would never. I would
Not
never.
once. Not ever.
Okay. So, so Zarum does have his wand of quench, but he's like, I don't think this is what this test is about.
All right, nerd. Wanting to follow the rules. Not wanting to cheat. Typical Zarum.
Okay, so, Black takes 1 minute to mix the right chemicals and succeeds. And you notice that the fluid glows silver as they are mixed properly.
Okay. And so then he can put it in the car.
Carboy. Yes.
Alright.
But again, there's another piece to this.
Dispersing it, right?
Dispersal.
Crafting the item to disperse the chemical.
Oh,
Hmm.
Zarb, do you want to try that?
Sure,
Yeah,
I
maybe
can
you don't
build
know
that.
the chemicals, but you can make this thing.
Yeah.
Zarim says I can't
Come
do
on,
that.
Sarah.
He's
Fine,
like,
I'll
I'm not
try.
familiar with how to build fire extinguishers.
Oh.
You, Flack, you absolutely, you're like, it'll take me 1 minute and I can put these things together.
I put out so many fires back on the boat.
Yes. So you sit there and take a bunch of parts from the shelves and you pour the silver liquid into the carboy and you take all the, and you think you've got one piece of it put together, but there are two more that are necessary.
Oh. Zarb, do you want to? I know
Zarim,
I keep succeeding, but
I mean,
know
Zarim's like,
I know your bonus is.
Zarim's like,
Zarb.
me lizard man, me good, me do stuff.
We're working together.
Why?
buddy.
Our lizard man suddenly turned into Mungo.
That's what he gets when he's not here.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
All right. Try
You
it.
want to do it or do you want him to do it?
Horse.
I mean, I figure we'll both try. I mean,
Okay, no,
I'm
no,
rolling
you
like a
do it. You
monster.
absolutely do it. You put the second stage of it together. You think that if you can find one more piece and put this together, you will have all. You'll be able to spray this chemical all over the flames, and everything will be great.
Can I do a
Okay.
perception check to help him find the thing? Like to give him aid, basically?
You could try and aid him. Let me go ahead and click that crafting check to do an aid.
Oh.
You succeed
I
in
did a
doing an aid.
perception.
He gets a +1.
Well, I did perception, which gives me a +19. If I did crafting, it's a +1. So, If you want me
Okay,
to do
yeah, no,
crafting-
you don't help.
yeah.
all
I
right,
was trying to look for the thing. not help.
Flack will try to help. I mean, Zarim will try to help.
good. Because I'm gonna be re-rolling that anyway.
Yeah, that's a critical failure. But you do get a
Says-
+1. Still a critical failure.
Right.
Do you want to
Oh,
re-roll it with
right.
a hero point?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I'll add 1 to this. 24.
24 still fails. You still think that you've got more work to do. These pieces aren't quite going together, but you can try again.
Here, Zarm, I believe that you can totally do this last part.
Okay.
I'm just grabbing everything I find on the shelf
Okay,
and saying,
so
"Is this it?
B,
Is this it?
yeah. B, you're not
What about
helping.
this?
You're doing the opposite of helping.
Is this it?"
Zarim succeeds by +7, ignoring the penalty that you gave him by shoving everything. Go, does this help? Does this help? Does this help? Zarim finally managed to put the dispersal unit together and hands it to Flack.
And you said it looks like there's fire on the ceiling?
Yes.
Do I feel like I'm supposed to spray this on the ceiling?
Yes.
I spray it on the ceiling.
Okay. The illusionary flames calm down as soon as your weird spray thing starts spraying on it, and you're suddenly acutely aware that Falenta has no idea how fire extinguishing takes place, as the fire is not behaving in any rational fashion. Her illusions make no goddamn sense, but the fire starts to go away. And next thing you know, your entire little thing, all the fire in the whole room is gone. The screams from up above are gone. And the whole apparatus you're holding turns silver.
Nice.
That's a neat trick, Valenta.
Yeah. Do you think she can hear us?
I
I
turned
want her
off.
to say
I turned-
illusions.
I
tricks,
turned
or
off-
something a whore does
She
for
is
money.
following you with an eyeball, by the way. I forgot to mention that. She does have like a little scrying eye that she's watching
Okay.
you with.
All right,
Is it 30
well,
minutes per room or like for the whole thing?
For the whole thing. You have used
Oh,
5
I
minutes
run-
in that room.
Let's
I
let's
run
hear
out
it.
of the room to the
Yeah.
next door.
Zarum
Wait for you all
goes,
to get here.
Lizard men save friends' lives. Me good, Mongo.
Yep. That was a real fire, Zarim. We saved the day. Good job.
Okay. So this door has a 3 over it. This gloomy chamber is lit by a few fitfully burning candles within strategically placed wall-mounted holders. Between the candles, 13 small wooden dovecotes have been mounted to the walls. And I think that Tony's the only person who would know what a dovecote is.
Nope, no idea.
Blueprints.
Oh.
Do you remember the dovecote? It was a room.
Nope.
God damn it. You solved that
Nope.
whole thing without doing any of that shit. I hate you so much. Each
I cheated.
so I'm on fucking day 103 in that game.
Blueprints.
Yes.
Such a good game.
Yes, it's fantastic. Each of the dovecotes, which house birds, has been carved with an oddly unsettling facial expression, so that any birds coming out and going into the shelter give the impression of being eaten or spat out by gaping mouths. Brief glimpses of something dark moving within each imbue the room with the sensation of being watched from all sides. In the room's center stands an impressive iron statue of a 4-foot wide turtle. Its eyes are closed, and its shell adorned with 3 small brass ringed plates, each of which bear a numbered dial. And suddenly you hear Felenta's voice again as common writing appears over the turtle. You've escaped prison, but final freedom lies within a slumbering toothsome guard. You are watched on all sides, but stealthy shellback work might go unseen. Stop it.
What? So what are the rings on the turtle's back?
There
Like
are
those 3 circles.
Yes, there are. The shell is adorned with 3 small brass ringed plates, each bearing a numbered dial. As
Is
you
it the
look,
same numbers on all the dials?
No,
Oh,
no,
sorry,
no.
Go ahead.
basically, it's the dials are a complex-looking mechanism with clever hinges that run along one side of the shell. You think you might be able to disable the device?
So we don't need to figure out like how to use the dials or anything like that. We just need to break it.
Well, basically, it's a safe.
Oh.
Well, you're good at that, Flack.
I can
Key and
try,
key.
yeah. Yeah. Just open the tower door.
So, how fast are
Okay.
you working on this? You hear movement within the dovecotes.
I mean, I don't want to go so fast that I'm making unnecessary noise. I want to be stealthy about it, given the words that we heard.
Okay. Well, you think that if you take 1 minute to do this, you can attempt to disarm one of these things and open it.
Okay.
You could do this a lot faster, but you risk making a lot of noise.
Does anyone have like a silence spell or anything like that?
I don't think I do.
I do not.
Alright, alright. So, and this is specifically for Zaram crafting. Sorry, my head's-
No, this is for Flack to break into this turtle, or
Yeah.
but if he makes too much noise doing it, it could attract unwanted attention. So we're looking for something that could do silence, but I don't think either of us have that.
Wait. So when you say break into it, you're just trying to force it open?
No. Like, we're trying to disable the mechanism. Like a.
Oh,
With
well,
a-
why not? With a what?
So, I mean, yeah, if no one has like a silence spell, that's.
Well, I can do things quietly. If I'm trying to be sneaky. Because I can anytime I'm trying to avoid notice, I can take precautions against special senses and stuff. I don't know if that counts for.
I don't think that would necessarily help you in disarming the device. If you were to attempt to disarm it,
I mean, I've disarmed a lot of.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll do it like if the minute is slowly, then that's not a ton of time.
okay?
So I'll try that.
Here you go. So what you're going to do is you're going to quietly spend 1 minute attempting to disable the device on the back of the thing.
And I'd like to.
And if anyone
Is
wishes
this
to
like
aid
essentially?
you, they can.
I mean, I've successfully helped
I'd like to
disarm
aid him.
many devices in the past, so
I
Okay.
mean,
Definitely
I can
try.
disarm basically anything, but it requires percussive methods and not thinking.
I get out that
I
nail
am
file
aiding
that I've
him.
used in the past.
Calcifer,
Oh my god, the nail file.
Calcifer succeeds in aiding. B does not.
All right. And is this essentially picking a lock?
It's disabling device. Or pick a lock. Either one.
Okay. So the key gives me a +1 item. Okay.
That is a
For another
failure.
point. Or is it? Oh my god.
That is a success. You have gotten 1 victory point. You think you still need to work on this dial that you're working on. Some more.
Oh, just the first dial of the 3.
Yes.
Listen, I'm telling you, you just got to get that nail file in here in just the right way.
Okay. B actually subtracts a point from your effort.
Okay. So then I'll do my once per day casting of knock
Okay.
to try to balance that out.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, I've been running knock wrong. It gives you a bonus, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I've been using it, I think.
Earlier, I was just letting you succeed.
So that's a status. What, I get a -1 from B?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Why do you think I'm not helping?
I'm helping. I'm helping.
The way
I'm
that I am
helping you.
helping is
Okay.
not involving myself in the delicate thing.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Woo, that's a failure.
Alright, I'm out of hero points.
Oh my god.
That's a success. So you have one of the 3 wheels has been successfully turned.
Okay. I guess
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how it says, "God damn it, B."
Yeah. I guess keep working.
Okay.
Actually, let me try.
Wait. Should I do one and you do the other flak? Since there's 2
Oh,
more
that
left?
makes sense.
You
Yeah.
can
what's-
only
I
only
can do
one
it.
person can work on this at a time.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
And your rolls are one better than mine because you have a key.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just keep working. I wish the key bonus would stay. But...
That is a failure. Was anybody assisting you there?
I
Yeah,
clearly
I
can't.
am. Do I roll for?
Yes, you need to roll your assist.
Okay, and it's thievery, right? So I'm gonna roll thievery.
So that gets you the +1. You succeed.
Thank you, Calcifer.
You spend a minute. You guys are now 8 minutes into the test.
Eight minutes in. Oh, the total test.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You are halfway through this test.
All right. Key. You keep helping, Calcifer. You're doing great.
Right. I'm a really good helper.
You are.
Oh, I found a different nail file. Maybe this is the good one.
Ashmog, you could help by stuffing B in your bag of holding.
I mean, I have wanted to do this for a long.
B
Oh my
has been
God.
wanting to be stuffed by Ashmog for a long.
Okay, Flack
Oh, that's
succeeds
that's
on
Chad
that one.
Gardington's job.
So that's another
Okay.
1 minute, and now 2 of the 3 pieces, and you have not managed to disturb any of the crows that are in the dovecotes.
Awesome. Okay. Keep going.
That's a critical failure.
I bet that's going to disturb those crows.
Yep.
Actually, no, because you are taking your time, but that is a failure.
Oh.
It
Okay.
takes that is 1 minute's worth of work, and it does not work.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I also have all my hero points if needed.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a,
Why don't you take why don't you take over, Calcifer?
Yeah. Yeah. He was very impressed with my helping, that I helped so good that he was like, "Why don't you just do it, Calcifer?" And I was like, "Okay." So
Yeah.
I come over all shadow-handed and I kick ass.
Nice.
okay.
Look at
Yes. So you have disabled half of this last lock.
And then I go back for more, and I'm just like, yeah, take this lock, take this. Oh, and I roll a terrible roll, but then I use one of my 3 hero points, and it's now another
That
success.
succeeds, and you have managed to unlock the turtle.
Turtle time.
The turtle shell swings open, and a comically oversized key is inside of it, and it glows silver.
Nice.
Sweet.
Did door
And
4
then-
have a
And
keyhole?
then I give flat.
It did, as a matter of fact.
High five.
There we go.
That deserves
And I
a
try
pillow.
to get in on the high five.
I also give B a high five, and then I do a spin and see if B will give me a second low five.
Of course.
I pretend
You're-
not to see B going for the high five.
because your cloak is blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see if B notices that. No, I noticed.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad.
Well, my reaction to all this
Are they gonna
is,
get
hey,
the
look,
key?
Yeah.
No. We're
These
just gonna
shenanigans
fill our
take another
cloaks.
8 minutes.
Okay. So as you go back out, I forgot to mention that the burning nets that were reaching out from the west door, fell away, and now the chains that were reaching from the right door have fallen away, and the doorway in the doorway in the middle does not appear to be obstructed anymore.
Nice.
well,
Sti-
everybody,
well.
get ready.
Stick that key in. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you stick the glowing silver key in and turn it, and then it evaporates in your hand. The walls of this chamber are densely packed tree trunks and overgrowth, with a ceiling 50 feet above, revealing a full moon in the night sky. No obvious exits lead from this room, save for the double doors to the south, which from this room appear to be strangely set into the side of a particularly thick wall of tree trunks. Many of the trees and foliage still burn. The scorch marks marring the ground suggest that the immense dead dragon sprawled across the north, a mere 10 feet away from those doors, has only recently been slain, while the charred bodies of equally unfortunate dead pixies lie strewn about, giving the impression of someone having missed the end of an intense battle in which neither side won. Again, Felinta's voice speaks, and words embed in the air above you. The spirits of this most recent battlefield shall rise in but 3 minutes, quell their rage, and soothe their fear with threats, promises, lies, and song.
Well, that sounds like something for Anira to do.
Yeah. Threats, lies, promises, and song. Intimidation, deception, diplomacy, and performance.
I mean, you're better at intimidation than I am, but that's pretty much the only one on that list I've got in abundance.
I got a plus 18 to intimidation
That's not too
and a
bad.
plus 20 to performance.
I mean, you wouldn't be a bad Batman copy if you didn't have a high intimidation score.
Yeah. I mean, those might not be the only things we could do. So 3 minutes?
Wait, what
Yes.
was it again? He said we had to soothe the undead with a performance.
Specifically singing.
She said, the spirits of the recent battlefield shall rise in but 3 minutes, quell their rage, and soothe their fear with threats, promises, lies, and song.
I will go ahead and shout into the room about how many ghosts that I have killed in my goodly time.
Pointing your energy
And-
at the dragon or at the pixies?
That's valid. You say the pixies are attacking the dragon?
They were. They're all
Okay,
dead.
What color is the dragon?
It does not say.
Oh, I thought it said it was black.
Huh.
Hold on.
I will direct
No,
it
it
at the
just says an
dragon.
immense dead dragon.
I will direct it at the dragon.
Okay? So you want to do an intimidation against the dragon.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to give you a check. Okay?
Oh, that's
sorry.
pretty good.
You succeed.
pretty
You
good.
succeed. You shout at the spirit of the dragon, and you feel that you are suitably intimidating.
Sweet.
Do I
I'm
feel
helping.
like do I feel like another intimidation check against the dragon would be useful, or that has been that Ashwag has taken care of that?
You're not sure. Hold on just one second. I mean, you guys could each try doing something at the same time.
I would like to use diplomacy to speak upon my experience dying, and say that returning back to life is not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh.
I do not have diplomacy. Oh wait, here we go. Who are you who are you directing this for? The dragon or the fae?
The pixies.
Okay, there is that diplomacy. You do not succeed.
Can't do anything today.
Would anyone else like to do something at the things?
Yeah, I want to try intimidation at
Yeah.
the pixies.
You want to intimidate the
And I-
pixies?
I want to
I will
intimidate the
also-
pixies and tell them to cool their jets.
Okay, there you go.
I also want to intimidate the pixies.
Anira does not
Pixies.
succeed. She
I would use a
critically
hero point.
fails.
I use a hero point.
And that will be a success from Calcifer. Hold on just 1 second. Anira, do you want to use a hero point?
I guess.
You did critically fail. That is only a failure. Wait. Hold on a minute. Okay, yes, that is only a failure. So that's good. That doesn't lose you any points. Okay, anyone else wish to do anything at the Pixies or the Dragon?
I will try to calm them with.
You've already done
I know,
something,
it's-
haven't you?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did do it.
Who hasn't gone?
I'll try to intimidate the dragon.
Okay. Here is the Intimidate the Dragon school.
If you want to get through, if you want to get to these pixies, you got to get through us. Raw.
You have critically succeeded.
If you want to get this boy's hole.
We are now in minute 2 of this. Who wishes to do what?
So I can try something now.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to try and calm their restless spirits with dance.
Okay. Whose?
I think the pixies. I mean,
Okay, there you
I
go.
think
Oh wait, not that
as a
one. Not
fairy-
that one. That's a deception check. Here's
as a fairy myself, I think I would have a kinship with the pixies.
Nice.
You critically succeed. And as you do so, all the dead creatures on the ground sigh and fade away. And the
I feel
body
great.
and the dragon's body decays into a field of flowers leading to a lovely gate that opens.
Hello.
Just step into the room. This cozy theater has rows of densely packed seats, all filled with quietly expectant audience members. There's eyes affixed to a scene on the stage to the north. there, silk curtains have just finished parting, revealing a stage that appears to be a classic dungeon torture chamber, complete with ancient hanging skeletons, partially activated traps, a tantalizing mound of treasure, and countless places for foes to hide and ambush.
Those are skeletons in cages up there.
Yeah.
And those are skulls up here.
Suddenly, as you step to the stage, a large creature rears up out of the ground.
Okay.
It's a theater critic.
Rah! And I would like for you to roll
It's
initiative.
pretty sick looking. Alright.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait. Wait. No, there's not enough people here to do that.
Anira, it is your turn.
Let me go first.
Or you can delay your turn.
I get to do this for free, so I'm gonna do it to see if I can actually get a crit.
Yeah.
Boom. And boom.
Oh!
My
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
It's not Frightened 3, is it?
I
It
crit
should be Frightened 2,
Right.
is what it should be.
But they don't
Yeah.
stack.
No, they don't stack.
Anira, do you want to wait? Do you want to hold your action?
Yep.
Okay. Black,
Wait, I don't want to go first.
what are you doing?
How tall is this stage?
It's just a quick jump up. You would need to do an athletics check to jump up on there.
Okay, would that be like would that be a separate action? Or part of a... Well, that's
It'd
fine.
be part of your movement.
Okay. I will do an athletics check to try to jump up. There you are. Oh, my new boots. Hold on. I think they give me something. I think they give me bonuses to jump. Oh yeah.
That's gonna succeed.
Alright. I'll jump up and swing up here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try. We're gonna try a slam down. So I need to make a strike. I will make this non-lethal. Try. So it's a -2 circumstance on this. Okay.
You miss.
Yes. So that's my turn.
Okay. The giant hell shadow targets Flack. Swinging and hitting.
Thank you, Ashmok.
No worries, buddy.
And one of these tendrils wraps around you, Flack, and you feel yourself burning. I need you to make this reflex save.
Not as good at these anymore.
The
Yeah, you're not
smoke
gonna have your finishers.
of the tentacle wraps around you, and you feel that your speed has been greatly reduced.
Okay.
Come on. Well, that was supposed to work. Come on. What? Why won't it let me drag that onto you? Okay, so you have -2, -10 to your speed, and you are now clumsy 1.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, wait. This? B, another tentacle comes at you. Oh, that's why. Okay, I've applied the smoke, I think. Yes.
Okay. Yes, it's working.
Okay.
Hey, girl, drink first.
So that's gonna hit you. And one of his fiery tendrils hits you for 23 points. And I need you to make this reflex save. That's a failure.
It's a it's a failure, not a critical failure.
You now have clinging smoke. And then Calcifer. A tendril reaches out and slaps at you, but misses. And it is now Calcifer's turn.
All right. So on my turn, I am going to look at Ashmog and say that he is the greatest hero that we've ever seen. And Ashmog is going to get the spell effect Heroism,
Oh.
giving him +2 to all attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah. And then I'm going to grab my blanket. I'm going to pull it over me. And I'm going to use dim the light. And then I'm going to hide right here with a free sneak action.
Okay. You think you hid okay.
I am very sneaky. Whereas
Yeah, but
Ashmog is just pulsating with heroism.
you are unconvinced that you are super sneaky.
Throbbing with heroism.
All
It is-
right. Yes.
It's now
My
B's
is
turn.
over.
Okay.
Hold on.
You want to go before B?
goes, can I go?
Do you want to wait for B's song?
Nope.
Okay. Hold on. Anira, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast that on B,
Okay.
and then
Ooh, fancy.
do this. Oh no, wait, that's only me. So then I will just regular move. You said acrobatics to jump up on the stage?
Acrobatics or athletics, one of the two. Oh, Hershey's dark, how I love you.
Yay.
That does not succeed. You do not jump up onto the stage.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay? It is B's turn.
Wes, do you need to put the spell effect for Forbidding Ward onto the monster? I was able to put it on myself. But since it says targets one ally and one enemy, I didn't know if it needed to go. It says that in the thing, so I don't know if it... Because this ward is just against the one enemy.
Oh, yeah. No, the ward is from that enemy on you, and we only have one enemy, so it's fine.
Okay, it'll apply and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to do this.
Fortissimo.
I don't think that's a crit.
That is not a crit.
Okay, I'll drag that on to everybody.
Yay!
Okay, what's happening? There's that.
What's that, Calcifer?
Sorry, my shadow blood magic symbol is gone.
Oh.
So I'm reapplying it. For some reason, it disappeared. It's like it's like all my buffs got cleared for whatever reason. So I'm trying to just go in there and...
No buffs for you.
That's right. No buffs for me.
So
Oh,
all of that was an action. And then I will cast. Let's see. Since it's like a shadowy illusion. I want to try this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point.
Okay. That will do it. Give me just one moment. You managed to dispel the mirage around you?
Not the creature I was targeting?
No.
Oh.
The illusion
cool.
of the theater house collapses around you. Black, you're a little surprised. You were 5 foot from falling into a hole beneath the stage.
Shit.
And Ashmog, it is your turn.
Okay. This place got all messed up. So let's go 1, 2, 3. In fact, we will make it a where is it? Scout's charge. Get to roll stealth.
Okay, but
order
keep
to
in mind you
put
need to
in-
make an athletics or an acrobatics check to jump up onto the stage.
Oh, okay. Athletics then.
You do not succeed.
There you go.
Oh,
Was
no,
it
wait.
35?
35. Oh, 35 succeeds. I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Yep, you're fine.
I'm a big liar.
Big fat liar.
Big
Yay,
liar.
Heroism.
Big liar.
There you go. Does that succeed on the feint check?
Let me see. What's that against?
Feints are against, I believe, perception.
That does indeed succeed.
Okay, he's off guard.
I will give him off guard. Is he off guard just to you?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. He is off guard.
Right, and then
And
we are
now
going
you needed to jump up on the stage.
Right. So that would be part of the move action for
Correct.
Scout's Charge,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So yeah, I get to take a swing. Let's do that.
Well, jump up
Now-
onto the stage first. You are down.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I
so,
guess you
like,
could be.
over
No. I take
there.
it back. You could be on this tiny little piece there. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna try to use. Well, first off, this is Mighty Rage. We don't get Vicious Swing. But we will try to hit with the Cold Iron Longsword. We're going to go with Piercing. That seems fine. We'll go with Courageous Anthem over Heroism for the moment, because Courageous Anthem gives bigger bonuses with Fortiva. And I should have a +2 because of the doubling rings, right?
You've got doubling rings on.
Yes. I
Okay.
have doubling rings on and attuned.
Yep. Then your other weapon should have a
be-
+2 as well.
I will be applying the +2 to Cold Iron Longsword. So it'll be +2 striking. It won't. It would be Circumstance. So. Doubling. Add. Okay.
That's gonna hit because
Yeah.
because it is clumsy and off guard.
Yeah, but it's. We're gonna reroll that with a hero point because I can.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's legit. That's legit.
Right. It's not a vicious swing. Rage, Courageous Anthem, Strength. It's gonna be striking, so I need to add 1d8. Piercing. Doubling. Base damage, doubling, strength, weapon, rage, courageous anthem. There's also just a flat damage boost that I'm not certain is being applied for, what's it called? Mighty Rage. Which is going to add just a flat +11. Which I need to add. How do you just add a flat modifier?
To attack?
To damage.
Oh, it should be just a +2 on add on to the plus at the end of the damage.
Okay. Oh, untyped.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, here it is. Sorry, this is my first time doing this.
It's all right.
Additional damage, it doesn't tell me
I like
which
it that
type.
it's your first time.
so- Thank you for being gentle.
I never said I was going to do that.
Mighty Rage. Okay. There. Add that. Sure that's correct. Equal to your rage damage. Well, actually, that just doubles. And type is +6, so actually, hold on. Ugh, it's taking forever. Piercing. Okay, got it. I think this is everything. Okay.
64 points of damage to the Hell Shadow.
And is also off guard until the start of my next turn.
Okay. To everyone or just you?
I believe it's everyone in that case.
Okay. I currently have it set to off guard. Flack, it is your turn.
Okay. Could you remind me what she said when she told us to use non-lethal?
Yes.
Because she said we were going to be fighting, like, marionettes and stuff.
She said the final challenge consists of a mock battle against actors and life-size marionettes on Swan Shadow Theater's main stage. So here I ask that you use non-lethal attacks and magic. The use of lethal force against actors will cause you to automatically fail the audition.
Okay. This guy isn't a marionette. Doesn't seem like an actor. I think B might have gotten rid of the marionettes. Well, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to enter a whirlwind stance. And
You
start,
and your fancy fighter stuff.
spinning my oar around.
Well, I need to change your byline on the freaking thing now.
Oh.
It is no longer Goblin Swashbuckler.
And we'll try to trip him. Is he like standing on the ground or is he
No,
like floating?
he is hovering in
Okay.
the air.
He probably can't be tripped then. Well then let's just smack it. Yeah, just making sure I don't have any other good things to do. Okay. Why isn't this coming up? There we go.
That's gonna hit. Doing 26 points of damage.
And let's smack him again.
And by 26, I mean 21.
Ooh.
That is a critical miss.
I'll take it. I need one of those.
You do need one of those. Okay. The Hell Shadow turns to Ashmog and swings one of his brimstone tendrils at him. And hits by 1.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Doing 23 points of damage to Ashmog. And then he swings again. Doing another 38 points of damage. And Ashmog, I need you to make this reflex save twice.
Okay. First time.
Just remember, Ashbog, we have 1,000,000 hit points.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're gonna hero point that because I can.
Forgot about our sympathies.
Somebody give me a perception check. That is
A
still-
33 still fails.
It
Damn.
does indeed.
All right. Well, that's one check failed. And again,
Um,
that
Okay.
passes.
yes, you succeed on the second one. But you do have clinging smoke to you. Okay, Grace and Flack, and B, the damage you're taking doesn't appear to be distributed.
Oh
he-
shit.
He fixed
Finally
it.
got-
He fixed it.
Flack, a tendril come towards you. That's a hit.
Okay.
And I need you to make this reflex save.
Nope.
That is a failure. You still have clinging smoke on you. Calcifer, it is your turn.
Hmm. Why is it no longer feared? It should be feared 1, right?
Nope, it's been going down every turn.
Well, the turn before
It
Ashmog
started at
feared
feared
2.
2, and it's taken 2 turns.
So this is. Wait, he's
This
taking
is
2
round
turns.
2. This is round 2.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
yeah,
had
that's
2.
right. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. Because Ashmog got to do that at the very beginning.
Right.
That was his preemptive scare.
He said, booga booga.
Let's see.
Oogity boogity boo.
They said non-lethal, right? What? Why don't I? Why don't I decide to try to put him to sleep with a nice little lullaby? So now he needs to do a will save.
Okay. He does a will save. And that is.
Wow, he rolled a 42.
He did. It is a critical success.
All right, well, I'm just gonna pull my blanket back over my head and hide. Ashmog's my hero. He'll take care of it.
Oh. I dig your confidence, buddy. Thank you.
You have the heroism buff. It's more than just confidence. Anira's
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, it is Anira's turn.
So is there? Could I perception or something to tell if this is an illusion or a real,
Yeah.
like, undead spirit?
Yeah, give me some kind of perception check. Would you like to use a hero point on your 1? this is definitively not an illusion. This is not only an undead creature, this is an undead fiend.
Oh shit.
The hell, falsetto, whatever her name is.
Was that a single action
Yes.
to do that?
Yes.
All right. Can I hit it from here?
You will need to either do
wait.
some kind of reach
gotta-
or get up on the
Nope.
stage.
I don't have a sword, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Um, yeah. Got some bad news about saves on this thing.
Oh.
Okay. B, it is now your turn.
By the way, guys, it's not an illusion, so you can kill it.
Yay! I get to kill it.
Flack, would you like some healing?
I wouldn't say no.
Okay. God. That's not. It doesn't matter if he's targeted. I think a failure would actually be 20.
That is a success, not a failure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Success. We still want to be able to hit better. Not get +2
Yeah.
to AC.
Hitting is fun.
I like hitting stuff.
I do enjoy the hitting of things.
And then I have some kind of thing that I got at level 11. Can't remember what it's called.
Some kind of thing.
Quickened casting, that's what it is. Your next action is to cast a bard cantrip or a bard spell that is at least 2 ranks lower than the highest rank bard spell slot that you have. Reduce the number of actions to cast it by 1.
Ooh! I like that.
Okay, so then in theory, if I cast. So since I have 6th level, if it was 4 or less,
Correct.
it would be. Okay. So since I have 6th level, if it was 4 or less,
Correct.
it would be. So that's only going to be 1 action.
Ooh, thank you.
41 points of healing for Mr. Flack.
Feels
There we
great.
go. And then, would that apply to cantrips too?
Depends on what level you cast the
Let's see.
cantrip at.
Your next action is to cast a bard cantrip or bard spell. Your next action is that is at least 2 ranks lower than the highest rank bard spell slot you have reduced. Once per day. It's once per day. Okay. Then this spell is that is pointless to do because there are no other things that are 1 action. So I am done.
Okay. It is now Ashmog's turn.
Alrighty. Well. No time like the present to use a vicious swing on this creature and kill it, because the nearest says I can kill it, and that's good enough for me.
Shoot. You guys didn't hear a word I just said, did you?
Shoot.
Shoot!
You heard that?
Yeah.
Yes.
But my thing was muted. So my headset isn't working then, and you're all hearing me through the computer.
Yes,
Piece
we
of
are.
Piece of goddamn shit.
That misses Ashmog.
Does it now? Yes, it does. Probably. No, it does not.
It does
Does
not.
not miss.
Wait, no, that's a hit.
Yeah, I said it did not miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Does it sound different?
That does sound different.
Good.
okay, 1d8. That vicious swing plus 2 dice. Strength. Yeah, that's all there. Okay. Okay. Not too bad.
Okay, let me apply that damage. The Hell Shadow of the 34 points you apply takes 14.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, he likes piercing. I don't enjoy that. Okay, that's
can,
let's
on your next-
try to do a slashing attack actually
Yeah.
with a map. See if that does any better. Okay. And that misses. Okay. We're good.
Okay. It is now Flack's turn.
There's no way that this will work, but I think it's funny, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. So, Flack starts singing this really annoying goblin song at this guy to try to distract him. And it didn't actually go against him. That's against his will DC.
That does not succeed.
Okay. Then I guess we'll smack him a couple times. Yay! Thank you, B. And Ashmog.
Cool.
I'm gonna choose, if I can, not to apply that critical specialization.
Okay.
Knock him away.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Alright. Then I'll swing one more time.
That was a pretty good hit. Wait! Oh, I think he was supposed to be off guard until the end of Ashmog's next turn. So I don't think you get that hit.
I think he's off guard because, aren't I flanking with
No.
somebody? Oh.
Ashmog would have to be here for you to flank because you're on a diagonal.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
So I'm going to pull off that, and that's going to mean that he misses.
Okay.
And I'm also going to get rid of this spiral thing. Is there any reason for me to keep this on here, Calcifer?
No, that was my attempt to make him go night-night.
Okay.
My
Okay.
attempt failed,
Are you
unfortunately.
done, Flack?
I am done.
The Hell Shadow takes a step back.
Into the pit.
He's flying.
No, he falls into the pit.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. And
Then Chris Pratt comes out and sings that song from Parks and Rec about the pit.
So that is only a hit on Flack. That's 27 points. And another, and then he's going to do a hit on Ashmog. And that's a hit. With another 31 points. And then another attack on Flack. Even though Flack has a higher armor class than Ashmog now.
He can do that even though he stepped backwards?
No, you're right. But he missed, so it's all good.
Does he need to do the smoke hand thingy?
Oh, yeah. I need
Oh,
Ashmog
right.
and Flack to do this thing.
There
That's
I go
great.
again. There I go again.
Although I think you've both still got it on you. So I don't think it matters
Yeah.
now that I think about it.
Well, it says
It
the
expires
effect says
after a
it
round.
expired.
Okay.
Yeah, it says it lasts for 1 round.
Okay, so that's 2 failures. I'm going to drag that onto each of you. There we go.
You're welcome.
And it is now Calcifer's turn.
All right. So you said this asshole is flying.
He is.
Probably more
How
like a
high
bird
in the air is he?
The worst name for a sports team ever, the Flying Assholes.
I think it's just more hovering, Calcifer.
He has a 40-foot fly speed, just so you know.
But is he 40 feet in the air? Like, how high is he?
No, he is hovering at floor level.
Okay, so, like, my team can still hit him.
True. The ones that are within range of him.
Yeah, I meant the people on the ground can still hit him. Okay, well, I'm gonna cast needle darts then.
That misses?
I rolled terrible. And then I am going to pull a blanket over my head.
That's a pretty good hide. Anira, it is your turn.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a big smack right there.
Nice.
Okay, 18 points of damage to the Hell Shadow, and he takes all of it.
Yes.
Try to get up on the stage again.
That works.
It does.
Hold on. Maybe I'll affect that. Nope, I lied.
Done.
Okay. It does? No, I'm wrong. B, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, now that he's made room on the stage for me, I would like to get up there. So acrobatics.
Stage is really difficult to get up on.
Just a
I think I
baseline
did
action.
it.
You succeed.
And I can use that as part of my movement, right?
Mhm.
Like, yeah. So now we're flanking. And then so that was one action. And then I will use my last one of these. Come on, crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's so juicy.
Nice.
+3. Okay. And then I have one more action. And now this is when I should use the that once a day thing where I can do a one action spell. Because I didn't actually use it last time because it doesn't do it didn't do anything. So I need to remember like I should do a movement or I should do a 3 action spell, right? Like so what do I want to do with one action? I could try throwing balls at it.
Did you do the Courageous Anthem? Or the other one?
Oh no, I need to do that. Sorry. Good thinking.
That will help your balls.
Yes. I think I'm actually I think I'm gonna try Biting Words. Do I have any hero points? No. Damn it.
You got him. Oh no.
Oh, I have a hero point now.
You do. That's a critical miss. But you're done with your offensive actions this turn.
Yep. That's my last thing anyway.
Okay. Ashmog, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So B did a great job. I'm gonna reposition with you to switch places. If somebody could move him or her down one square,
Why do you need to go there?
because I need to go here.
Why?
You could flank from here.
Oh, I could flank from there.
Yeah.
That's true.
All you got to do is be against the opposite face.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. That's valid. So we're gonna go ahead and try a slash this time with the long sword. We've got +2 for the doubling. Okay.
That's going to hit.
Sweet. Alright, that's gonna be an extra 1d8 for the doubling. Actually, that's slashing. Okay. That should be everything. Okay.
Okay. That's 38 points of damage. And by 38, I mean 18 points of damage to the Hell Shadow.
Ugh. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is now Flack's turn.
Okay, we're just gonna try to beat this thing to death.
I feel what you're trying to do. I mean, that's a hit.
Alright.
Okay, let me apply that damage. It is still
again.
alive. Oh, I mean, it's still dead.
Sure. Okay.
Another 28 points of damage. And it's still up.
Full map.
And that's
Okay.
a critical failure. It targets Flack. swinging its horrible tendrils at Flack. That's going to
Ow.
crit. For 60 points of damage to Flack. And then it swings again. That's going to hit. For another 33 points of damage to Flack. And then he swings again. And he critically misses. And it is now Calcifer's turn.
This thing is near death. I guess I'll just pull out a very low. No, not that. Well, yeah. I'm gonna use Phase Bolt. I don't know why I clicked that. Phase Bolt, not that. Phase Bolt. When I attack, and it misses, and that's my turn.
Okay. Anira, it is your turn. Oh no. That's Calcifer failing something.
What do you mean?
Oh, I failed to sneak?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty horrible.
I'm
You rolled a
I'm
4.
not very sneaky. That's pretty bad. It's still a 29, but
Oh.
Anira jumps up on the stage. Oh no, wait, that's a spell attack. Never mind. That's a crit.
No, this is really
Even
bad.
better.
Where it's not in the. I don't see it in the chat.
It's there. Divine spell attack. You rolled a 42. Critical hit. Are you doing any damage at all?
I haven't rolled the damage yet.
I know,
got
but what would you like to go ahead and describe what you do to this thing that only has 3 hit points left?
Oh.
I want you to imagine that you're casting on a demonic undead thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I don't have my sword, and I'm really pissed. So I just create this ball of divine energy between my hands and shove it at it.
Do you want to talk about what hole you stick it in?
Not in mixed company.
The Hell Shadow explodes in a freaking disgusting ball of undead energy, and you guys are standing on the stage above its corpse, and there is a hole in the stage. Oh man, what's going on here?
It's down in that hole.
It is.
Oh.
And we'll go ahead, since we are here at the end of combat, and it is 12:12 at night, and we will call it an evening.
Okay. I think this Valenta has some explaining to do.
I mean, the real audition was probably clearing this place out of that creature.
She
Yeah,
had
the
to
thing
lie to us. We
was-
love going around killing shadow demons. Like,
This is true. This is what we do.
yeah. She could have just been like, there's this really cool monster in there. Do you want to go fight it? You would have said yes.
I want to point out that the illusion said one thing, and it did not match what reality was. So here we are. Oh, wait. Let me end this combat. That would be a smart thing to do. B, stars and wishes.
A star to Anira for that killing blow. Getting rid of that horrible undead.
Okay. Any wishes?
My wish is that we can somehow meet next week, but I don't know that we will be able to.
Okay. Flack, stars and wishes.
Star to B for dispelling the illusion in the theater. Because I have no idea what would have happened
Yeah.
if you hadn't done that. And also, it's super cool that Wes was just like totally prepared for it. And the map was prepared for it. That was actually really awesome.
I was.
Let me
prepared.
ask, what Wes did I because I cast it at 6th level, you know.
Yeah.
If I had cast it at lower level, would it have, like, was it really difficult to counteract that, or was it not super difficult?
It was not easy to counteract it, but you rolled a 20 on your counteract.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was that these illusions were not designed to be to stand up to dispelling.
Okay. Got it.
You were supposed to believe them. It was part of the thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Ashmog, stars and wishes.
Yeah, my star goes to B as well for dispelling the illusion. Like, this was a weird series of encounters that I really couldn't engage in until it turned to violence. But that being said, I thought it was an interesting session.
Yeah.
For sure. And like I said, B, really, there's a lot of puzzle solving, but B's ability to be like, nah, this is bullshit. I appreciate that very much.
Okay.
Wishes, I hope we get to meet next week, and if not, hey, I hope everybody has a good week all the same.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zarum, stars and wishes. My star goes to Wes because he is the coolest dude that has ever walked the planet. And even though he pawned off all my actions onto his party members, and they forgot all about the fact that they could make me do stuff, it was a good time for me as a character. Anira, stars and wishes.
And he's so humble.
Yeah, my star goes to everybody else for having skills in like diplomacy and all of the skills required to make friends with people, because I don't have it. I don't have any of those.
See, you've got but you've got the look. The look of love.
Right, that's what it is.
That's in her eyes.
Any wishes?
I wish I didn't have to be working next week, because I'm not going to get to play.
Yep. Well, we'll talk about it. Calcifer, stars and wishes.
I give a star to Ashmog for being my hero.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, +2 to everything. I'm very excited to see what we can use that for.
Okay.
Legit.
I also have some cool spells I want to try, but
Yeah.
I didn't think that monster was scary enough to use them on.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we'll give the hero point to B for the dispelling, and we will plan on hanging out. We will talk about whether we're playing next week or not.
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Cool.
Have a good one, y'all.
Night, everybody.
Good games. Thanks for showing up.